Sorry, students, I didn't go on with. Now see, it's audible. Hello. Now see, normality. The last class we discussed up to molarity we completed. Now see normality. Hello. 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 Right, students. Say sorry for interruption. In normality, last class we completed up to molarity. Now see, normality is the number of gram equivalents of solute present in 1 liter of solution. Copy this. And normality is mathematically written by number of gram equivalents of solute by volume of solution in liters. And number of gram equivalents, what we write, as we wrote mass of solute. See, in place of gram equivalents, what I am writing, mass of solute by gram equivalent mass of solute into 1 by volume of solution in liter. Then how we get gram equivalent mass? Gram equivalent mass is given by molar mass by valency factor. And this valency factor will vary from substance to substance. If it is acid, you have to consider how many replaceable hydrogen. If it is base, you have to consider how many replaceable OH. If it is salt, you have to consider charge present on cation or anion. And this is and what will be the unit of normality? Unit will be normal, or we even say gram equivalents per liter. Gram equivalents per liter. Either you can write either capital N or gram equivalent per liter. And is it temperature dependent or temperature independent? Means it is temperature dependent. Why? Since volume term is there. Copy this. Clear, students, all of you? And everyone are all of you practicing on the day what I am teaching? So don't delay, everyone should practice. And if you have material with you, start solving questions from till now what I completed. Daily 20 to 25 questions you have to work on it. And understanding the concept, chemistry is a scoring subject. Okay. So carry on this, copy this fast. Then I will give some numericals on related on this. Complete them all of you. So this is what normality. Normality is nothing but the number of gram equivalents present in 1 liter of solution. So normality is given by number of gram equivalents of solute by volume of solution in liter. Clear? Copied all of you? Now write one question on this. Write a question. 4.9 grams of sulfuric acid is present in 250 ml of solution. Then find its normality. The question understood, student? Mass of solute given 4.9. ఏంటి సార్ సౌండ్ అది This 4.9 grams is present in 250 ml solution is saying. What will be its normality is saying. So normality is equal to mass of solute we know 4.9. What is the gram equivalent mass of sulfuric acid? Gram equivalent mass, how do we get? Gram equivalent mass is equal to molar mass by valency factor. What is the valency factor for sulfuric acid, students? There are two replaceable hydrogens. Molar mass is 98. So 98 is to be divided by 2. That comes how much? 49. Equivalent mass will also be 49. 49 into volume is given in how many ml? See, this is not in liter. 250 ml given. So you have to convert this 250 into liter. That means 250 on denominator with 1000. 250 when you divide with 1000, 1000 goes to numerator. Understood? This 0 get cancelled. 25 will cancel by 4. This will cancel by 0.1. So what should be the answer? 0.4 normal should be the answer. Understood, students? So here understood how we got gram equivalent mass. Gram equivalent mass is equal to molar mass by valency factor. What is valency factor? How many replaceable hydrogens are there? Here there are two replaceable hydrogens, so I substituted 98 upon 2, 49. Clear, student? Copied all of you? Simple, no? Understood what is meant by gram equivalent mass? Gram equivalent mass is given by molar mass by valency factor. Why we took here 2? Because number of replaceable hydrogens are 2. Alright, next relation between mass percentage. What is mass percentage, student? W by W, density and normality. Now you remember, student, this relation we wrote with molarity also. If you remember, those who revised that notes, mass percentage density with molarity we wrote in the last class. Now there is a relation between mass percentage, density and normality. What is that relation? See, make a note. Percentage mass, that is into 10 into density by GeW. What is GeW? Gram equivalent mass. This is the relation, and in exam they ask you by giving density and percentage mass to find normality. Copy this. Percentage into 10 into density by gram equivalent mass. Write one question. Concentrated sulfuric acid having mass percentage 98% W by W and its density is 1.8 gram per cc. Then find its normality. Copy this question. Understood? The mass percentage of sulfuric acid given 98%. Of density of sulfuric acid given 1.8. What will be its normality? Now substitute in the relation mass percentage given 98 into 10, density given 1.8. But what is the gram equivalent mass of sulfuric acid? Gram equivalent mass of sulfuric acid, how do we get, student? 98 upon 2. That means you have to take 49. Here you divide with 49. So 49 will cancel by how many times? 2 times. 18 2s are 36. Put decimal. That means here comes 33.6 into 10. That comes 36. So answer will be 36 normal. Are you following, students? So mass percentage density by giving, if they ask to find normality, percentage mass into 10 into density by gram equivalent mass. The same relation, if you remember, in normality, molarity also we wrote. What is that relation in molarity? Check your notes. Mass percentage into 10 into density by molar mass we wrote. Clear, students? Is it clear, all of you? Is it clear? Right. Now write next relation between molarity and normality. Copy it fast. Done, students, all of you understood what is this relation between mass percentage, density and normality we did. Important in exam point of view, they are asking questions on it. And everyone be regular for the class, and daily I told you, no, practice more and complete on the same day, Amma. Don't keep pending. Clear? Copied. Now write next heading, relation between molarity and normality. Important, right? Relation between molarity. What is the symbol between molarity, capital M, and normality, capital N? Now see, student, there is one relation between molarity and normality. Tell me molarity, what we wrote? Mass of solute upon molar mass of solute by molar mass of solute into volume of into 1 by volume of solution in liter we wrote. Correct? Check. Call this as equation 1. Volume of solution in liters we wrote. No, molarity, recollect, student. Number of moles what we wrote? Mass of solute by molar mass of solute into 1 by volume of solution in liter. Now recollect normality, what we wrote? Mass of solute by gram equivalent mass of solute. No, students. GEW. What is GEW? Gram equivalent mass of solute. Gram equivalent mass of solute into 1 by volume of solution in liters. No, this you call equation 2. Now divide equation 1 with equation 2. What we do? We divide both of them in order to get relation between these two. Now what I can cancel? Mass of solute cancel. No, volume of solution cancel. Now molarity by normality, what we get, students? Molarity by normality, this gram equivalent mass goes to numerator. Is it right? So here on the numerator I am writing gram equivalent mass of solute. Gram equivalent mass of solute upon what? Upon, sorry, molar mass of solute. Upon molar mass of solute. This is the relation we got now on dividing both of them. Check, everyone, check whether this relation molarity by normality, we got gram equivalent mass of solute by molar mass of solute. Copy this up to here. Understood, students? So this is what we got, molarity by normality, gram equivalent mass of solute by molar mass of solute. Now gram equivalent mass of solute, how do we get, students? Just now we wrote, no? Here write, since gram equivalent mass of solute, how do we get? Molar mass by n factor, no, students? Molar mass by what? N factor. So gram equivalent mass can be further, what I can write in place of gram equivalent mass? Molar mass by n factor. Copy this relation. Since gram equivalent mass is equal to molar mass by valency factor, now in place of gram equivalent mass, what I can substitute? Molar mass by valency factor. See, I am writing here molar mass by valency factor into molar mass. Getting idea, all of you? Now molar mass get cancelled. Molar mass is getting cancelled. Then finally, see here I am writing. Then molarity by normality is equal to what we are writing. See, molarity by normality is equal to 1 by valency factor, or molarity is equal to normality is equal to molarity into valency factor. This is the relation. Copy it in note. So this is important relation. Normality of the solution is equal to molarity into n factor. Understood, students? So here molarity by normality, gram equivalent mass by molar mass. In place of gram equivalent mass, what I can write? Molar mass by valency factor. So molar mass get cancelled, valency factor will be remaining. Then normality is equal to molarity into valency factor. This is the important relation between normality and molarity. In exam point of view, you have to know how to convert normality into molarity or molarity into normality. Understood? And what is this valency factor? This valency factor depends on substance to substance. If it is acid, we have to take basicity. If it is base, you have to take acidity. If it is salt, you have to consider charge. If it is oxidizing agent, how many electrons lost? If it is reductant, reducing agent, how many electrons gained? So valency factor will vary from substance to substance. Sound. Understood? Acid, if it is acid, you have to consider how many replaceable H plus. If it is base, how many replaceable OH. If it is salt, you have to take charge. If it is oxidizing agent, you know, no, redox chapter, the one that acts as oxidizing agent will undergo reduction. Here number of electrons gained per 1 mole. Here number of electrons lost per 1 mole. So N factor will vary from substance to substance. Depending on the substance, we have to substitute the value of valency factor. Copy it, students, all of you. This is important. Keep it in box. Normality is equal to molarity into valency factor. Clear? Shall I proceed for next? Write one question. Convert the following. Write one question. Convert the following. Convert the following. In that, write A. 0.5 molar sulfuric acid will be how many normal? B. 0.25 normal caustic soda will be how many molar? C. 0.05 molar washing soda. You know washing soda Na2CO3 is how many normal? D. 0.05 molar potassium permanganate. You know it acts as an oxidizing agent. In 11th you studied. Will be how many normal? And E, right, 0.5 molar potassium dichromate will be how many normal? This you convert this. Question understood? 0.5 molar sulfuric acid will be how many normal? What is the relation, students? Normality is equal to molarity into valency factor. Here see normality we have to find, molarity given to you. How much should I take molarity? 0.5. What is the valency factor for sulfuric acid? Sulfuric acid is having 2 replaceable hydrogens. So substitute 2. So answer will be 0.1 normal. That is 1 normal. Understood? Now see, this is caustic soda. What is caustic soda, students? Base. Previous one is what? Acid. Now how many replaceable OH groups are there in this? 1. Here normality given, but we want to find molarity into 1. Why 1? There is only 1 replaceable. So molarity, normality comes same. Check, you got the same answer, 0.25 molar. This is 1 normal. Now see, this is what? Washing soda is a salt. It is obtained from NaOH and carbonic acid. Now how you split Na2CO3? 2 of Na plus CO3 minus 2. And see, students, here you have to consider number. What is the number here? 2 to the power charge. 2 to the power, what is the charge? 1. So N factor is taken 2. Even if you take here nothing is there, means don't forget number. 1 to the power 2, 2. So normality of the substance will be equal to 0.05 into, I have to consider the charge, charge is how much, students, here? 2. So that comes how much? 2 5s are 10. after 2-digit place decimal, that is 0.1 normal. Check whether you got 0.1 normal or not. Understood why I am taking 2 here? Since it is salt. Now see, this is potassium permanganate. In 11th class you studied redox chapter. See this MnO4 minus I am writing here. MnO4 minus will be converting into Mn plus 2. And you know in 11th class redox chapter you have to balance the charge. See here 4 oxygens are there, I am putting 4 water. And hydrogens 8 are there, I am putting 8 H plus. Deficient side add 8 H plus. Now what is the charge here? 8 minus 1, 7 is the charge. Here 2 is the charge. I have to equalize the charge by adding electron. How many electrons by adding to 7? I get 2 here. 5 electron. That means valency factor is 5. Now what is the relation? Normality is equal to molarity given 0.05 into 5. Why I have took 5? Because n factor here to 5 replaceable. 5 electrons have been added. The one that undergo oxidation, what it does? It will gain electron. So 5 5s are 25. Put decimal after 2 digits. So answer will be 0.5 to 0.25 normal. Understood students? 0.25 normal. Clear for all? Understood why I took 5 here? Number of electrons gained is 5. Check answer all of you. And you know potassium dichromate it is. It is an oxidizing agent. You know in 11th redox chapter dichromate ion, since it is oxidizing agent, it will undergo reduction. So this is what Cr plus it converts. And you have to balance the atoms. Here 2 chromiums are there, put 2 chromium. Oxygen 7 are there, deficient side you have to add that many number water. And by adding hydrogen here 14, we got here 14 H plus. Now tell me what is the charge? 14 lost 2. Here 12 is the charge, here 6 is the charge. Means how many electrons I have to add here? 6 electron. That means valency factor is 6, number of electron gained is 6. I want in terms of normality. Normality is equal to 0.5 into valency factor. Valency factor is 6. So its normality will be 3 normal. So this is how we take relation between normality and molarity. Understood all of you? Very important. Copy this. Theorem, are you following everyone? So equivalent valency factor, it will vary from substance to substance. You have to see whether what substance he has given. This is acid. This is what? Base. In base you have to take. This is what? Salt, student. And what is this? Oxidizing agent. You know oxidizing agent, what it does? In 11th standard you studied redox chapter. It will gain electron. How many electrons gained? See here 5 electrons gained. So valency factor is 5. Here dichromate ion is also oxidizing agent. Potassium dichromate is oxidizing agent. Here we wrote potassium dichromate. It is oxidizing agent. It converts into Cr plus 3. How many electrons it has gained? 6 electrons. So this 6 electron will be the valency factor. Since he is asking normality. Clear students? So with this normality completed. Next slide, ppm. Now see, next is ppm. What is ppm? Parts per million. ppm is called parts per million. In NCERT we are having questions from parts per million. What is million, students? Million is 10 power 6, no? Million is nothing but 10 power 6. Now what we define for parts per million? See, this ppm concentration is expressed for very trace amount. Very trace means what? Little amount like air pollutants. You know later you have one chapter called environmental chemistry. So make a note, it is expressed for trace amount. It is expressed for what? A very trace amount. For trace amounts like air pollutants. You know air pollutants will be expressed in ppm. As well as in 10th standard, 11th standard you may have hardness of water. So to express in what? Air pollutants as well as what? Hardness of water. You know hardness of water is due to calcium ions and magnesium ions. Hardness of water is also expressed in ppm. So in exam they ask you for what type of concentration we express ppm, means very trace amounts like air pollutants and hardness of water. Then what is ppmc? Just like mass percentage, the amount of solute present in 1 million part by weight of solution. What is the definition for ppm? Make a note. The amount of solute present in 1 million part by weight of solution. 1 million part by weight of solution. By weight of solution. This is called ppm. Understood? So ppm is given by, parts per million is given by mass of solute upon mass of solution, just like mass percentage, students. Mass of solution into, instead of 100, what should I write? 10 power 6. This is the relation for ppm. Very important in in NCERT textbooks. So we get questions from parts per million. Even in JEE mains and in NEET, we get questions related with the parts per million. Understood, student? This is what ppm. ppm with the last concentration. Till now what we learned: mass percentage, volume percentage, mass by volume percentage, mole fraction, molarity, normality, and the last concentration ppm. So important in NCERT, they are asking questions related with the ppm, parts per million. Parts per million is nothing but how much amount of solute is present in 1 million part by weight of solution. So we express for trace amounts like what? Air pollutants and hardness of water. Just like mass percentage, what we wrote, recollect those who are revising, parts per million is given by mass of solute by mass of solution. In place of 100, what we are writing? 10 power 6. Now, is it temperature dependent or temperature independent? Means it is temperature independent. Make a note, it is, as there is no volume term, right? It is temperature independent. Understood, student? Write one question on this parts per million. Now, see in exam how they ask, I am taking 500 grams of toothpaste. 500 grams of toothpaste contains 0.9 gram of fluoride ion. You know, fluoride ion is shown by F minus. Then express it in ppm. Then express this in ppm. What is ppm? Parts per million. Now understand the question. What is saying? 500 grams in toothpaste, there is 0.9 gram of fluoride ion. So you have to express that 0.9 gram of fluoride ion in ppm. What is ppm? Parts per million, amount of solute present in 1 million. Now think over how you approach. So simple, no, 500 grams of toothpaste, if it is having 0.9 gram of fluoride ion, what is ppm means for 1 million? No. So for 1 million is how much? 10 power 6 grams of solution. How much amount will be present? So 500 grams of toothpaste is having this much amount of fluoride ion. He wants for ppm expression. ppm means what? How much amount of solute is present in 10 power 6 grams of solution? No. So for 10 power 6, what will be the amount of fluoride ion? So 10 power 6 into 0.9 upon 500. Or this can be written 9 into 10 power 5 by 500. Can I write, students? Or I can move this 10 square to the numerator. That makes 10 power 3. That means divide 9 upon 5. How much you get? Do it in rough work. 5 ones are 5. 4 will be remaining. 5 8s are 40. Correct. So answer should come 1.8 into 10 power 3. This many what? ppm. What is ppm? Parts per million. Clear, students? This is, with this all concentration terms we completed. Till now what we learned: what is solute, what is solvent, whom should we call solute, whom should we call solvent, what are the 9 types of solution, how to express concentration, various terms of concentration. Till ppm we completed. Clear for all? So important in JEE mains as well as NEET, we get questions on all these concentration terms. You have to put in practice. Understood, Amma? Now I will share the PPT. See. PPT చేయాలి ఇందులో PPT ఇది PPT ఏది కాదు PPT రాలేదు నాకు ఓపెన్ కాలేదు. ఓకే ఇందులో చూపించండి ఒక్క నిమిషం ఇందులో PPT రోజులో పోవాలంటే ఇక్కడ ప్లస్ వస్తుంది కదా అక్కడ ప్లస్. ఓకే రైట్ 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 రైట్. See students, these are the questions. Solve this question. Do this question as practice. How many grams of cane sugar are present in 534.2 grams of its aqueous solution having molality 0.2? Question understood. How many grams of cane sugar? What is the formula of cane sugar? Cane sugar is sucrose, student. C12H22O11. Question understood. How much amount of cane sugar should be present in 534.2 grams of its aqueous solution having molality 0.2? First tell me what is meant by 0.2 molar sucrose. What does 0.2 molar sucrose means? 0.2 mole of sucrose is present in how many grams of solvent? 1000 grams of solvent, no? Do you agree? What does 0.2 molar means? 0.2 mole of sucrose is present in 1000 grams of solvent. Now tell me what will be the mass of 0.2 mole of sucrose? 1 mole sucrose weighs how many grams, students? 342 grams, correct? You know how to find molar mass, algebraic sum of atomic masses. So for 0.2 mole, how much mass it will weigh? Multiply 342 with 0.2. 342 into 0.2. That means 342 2, so how much you get? 486. Is it coming 68.4? 68.4 grams, no? That means 68.4 grams of sucrose is present in 1000 grams of solution. So to get total mass of solution, how you get mass of solution is equal to mass of solution, how you get mass of solute plus solvent, no? That means 68.4 plus 1000. So add both of them, 68.4 plus 1000. How much mass it comes from 1000? 68.4 you add. That comes 1068.4. This much amount, no? So what will be the mass of solution? 106,668.4 grams of solution it is present. Understood? So 68.4 grams of this is present in this much amount of solute. But he wants for 534.2 grams of solution, in this how much amount of solute will be present. So cross multiply 534.2. Understood, student? 534.2 into 68.4, that is divided with this 1068.4. Understood all of you? This point, then this will cancel by 2 times, check. 534.4 2s are, this will cancel by 2 times. So this 2 will cancel by 2 3s, 34.2. So answer should be 34.2 grams of sucrose should be present in how many grams of solution? In 534.2 grams of solution. This should be the answer. Clear all of you? So here students should know what is 0.2 molar means. 0.2 mole means what? 0.2 moles is present in 1000 grams of solution. So mass of solution, how much mass 0.2 mole will weigh? If 1 mole is 342, for 0.2 mole it comes 68.4 grams. This is present in solute plus solvent you have to add. That comes for how much? 1068.4 grams. So in the question is asking for 534.25 grams, how much amount of solute will be present. Clear, student? Understood, all of you? Right. See next question. Find this. What is the molarity of 200 ml of solution containing 1.2 grams of urea? What is the formula of urea? NH2CO NH2. Now molarity is asking. Molarity, how do we get? Number of moles by volume of solution in liter. Molarity, how you get moles? Mass given. How much mass? 1.2. By what is the molar mass of urea? 60. Into volume is given milliliter. So 1000 is to be divided by 200. So this 0 0 get cancelled. 2 will cancel by 5. So this 6 multiple. 6 ones are 6.2s are. So this will cancel 5 ones are 2s are. This will cancel by 0.1. Check, is it coming 0.1 molar? So answer should be 0.1 molar. Understood all of you? So mass of solute is urea. What is the formula of urea? Urea, have to know the formula. NH2CO NH2. Its molar mass comes 60. Mass is given 1.2. 1.2 by 60 into volume is given in milliliter. 1000 by 200. Do this question. Which of the following concentration term is independent on temperature? See, molarity will have volume term. So it is not independent. Is dependent. Normality is number of gram equivalents present in 1 liter. This is not dependent. Molality is not dependent on temperatures because there is no volume term. So answer should be C. Find this. The molarity of 0.2 normal sodium carbonate. What is sodium carbonate? It is salt. How you split sodium carbonate? 2Na plus CO3 minus 2. He is asking to find molarity. Normality given. What is the relation? Normality is equal to molarity into valency factor. So normality is 0.2, molarity we have to find. What is the valency factor here? Number into charge, 2. So molarity comes how much, student? 0.1 molar. It should be which option? The C option. And you have to recognize what this is. Sodium carbonate is salt. Following students, all of you, simple no? Okay. Last 2 minutes. Do this question. 5.85 grams of sodium chloride is dissolved in 90 grams of water. What is the mole fraction of solute? Here who is solute, student? NaCl. Mole fraction of NaCl, how do we get? Number of moles of NaCl by number of moles of NaCl plus number of moles of water. Correct? Now had he given moles to you directly? No, mass given. Then how you get moles, student? Moles can be obtained by mass. What is the molar mass of sodium chloride? 58.5 by 5.85 by 58.5. Understood? 58.5, how do we get? Algebraic sum. By mass of water given 90. By what is the molar mass of water? 18. So this both will cancel now. 58 ones are. So this will be how much? 0.1. This will be 0.1. Correct? And this will cancel. 18 will cancel by 5 times. So what should be the answer? 0.1 by 0.1 plus 5. That comes how much, student? 0.1 by 5.1. Or can I write it as 1 by 51? Divide 1 upon 51. On simplifying that, check whether you get 0.0196 or not. If option is given 1 by 51, you have to opt 1 by 51, but he has simplified this. Check whether you are getting 0.0196 or not. Clear? Understood? So today we stop here and tomorrow we start with solubility. Solubility of solid in liquid and solubility of liquid in liquid. Are you following, all of you? So today what you do, solve questions till ppm from material. So and we continue tomorrow with solubility of solid in liquid, solubility of liquid in liquid. Okay students, bye. I am ending the session. Wish you all the best.